Alright, let's just watch the video so you get some context. Emiru has asked her thoughts on ice. Oh boy. I am sure that her response is not gonna piss anybody off. Alright.
On ice? Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to, like, get off the internet.
Well,
like,
let's pull this trigger
stop.
long.
Like, hello? Like, I don't, like, what? Like, how am I gonna, I don't know. Get help. Like, even, like, I don't know. Like, obviously I don't, like, dislike any of the political streamers, except for, like, some of, like, the really bad ones. I don't really like them. But it's like,
What's up, dude?
I don't understand how in the first place people care so much what they say. I guess it's because they just have a lot of reach or influence, but it's like,
yeah.
Why are you listening to them in the first place? I don't know.
So, I crashed out about this during, like, the shoe react, I want to say. Though that was, like, more directed at, like, VTweeters. Trying to tell VTubers to have an opinion on everything. But this is basically, like, the same thing. I said this word for word. I said no streamer owes you anything. You aren't owed, like, a political opinion or a take just because you feel like you deserve it. You have no fucking skin in the game. This person these people are freaking out. They don't have a skin in they don't have skin in the game. Nothing at risk. You're just like some random obsessed loser that wants your favorite streamer to affirm your feelings. That's it. This is the same phenotype as the people that pretend they're like, say, favorite superhero or cartoon character or video game character would agree with them on their chosen topic. It's the same shit. Alana, will you affirm my feelings? No! I'm gonna say what I want to say, and if I don't want to say anything, that's fucking fine. But what I didn't talk about with these people that do this kind of thing is why they do this. Why do they try and force people to give their...
Man, oh man, are they going after Emiru now?
I'm losing my train of thought. Yes, they're going after Emmy. Where's my monster TS? There we go. As I was saying, why do these people do this? Why do they try and force people like streamers to give their opinion on, like, highly politicized news? It's not because they care. It's not because they want to do good. It's because they want control. They want that overarching control. They want to weaponize any response you have and then use it to bludgeon you and your viewers. You don't have the take that they want? Well, that's too damn bad. I guess you're a racist, bigot, Nazi chud. It's disgusting. They don't do this to, like, raise awareness or out of any goodwill. They do this and try to put you into these situations because they're disgusting, low IQ retards, and they want to control you by threatening your career. With ending it, obviously, saying, like, ists and isms for not having the right opinion. Honestly, it's ironic. These are the same people that want to abolish the police while simultaneously trying to police every opinion you have. And then put you in what is essentially like social streaming jail if you don't conform to their worldview. No, you're not allowed to have no opinion. No. Respectfully, I don't want to talk about that. That's not what people are here for. Well, that's essentially what she said, and people don't care. They want her opinion because they want to police it. If it's not the correct opinion, then she's gonna get fucking torched. It's sad. It ultimately boils down to like a really simple flowchart, and I wish I had like, you can see my hands moving. But assuming you play this game at all, they try to force you to make a statement and have an opinion, right? If you agree with them, great, awesome. They have like another foot soldier. And guess what? If you capitulate to their opinion, they will be back. They'll be back for every single political opinion or happening in the future. You will be like expected and like obligated in the future to virtue signal for their cause, or they're going to destroy you. Or try to destroy you, rather. Or, here's the thing, if you disagree with their opinion, obviously they're going to say you're a racist or a bigot or what the fuck ever. It immediately paints you as like a far-right grifter. That news spreads all over fucking Twitter and blue fart, you know? And then that limits your reach because people are fucking objectively lying about you. So you use option 3, which is what Emmy did, which is not to play the game. But no, that's not allowed either. Nope, not allowed. You're not allowed to have not an opinion. If you do that, then you're a fence sitter. And you're equally as bad as the right-wing grifters. Because how dare you not have an opinion on fascism? Like, it's actually, this game that they're playing, with the flowchart and everything, it's designed for you to lose. The only solution is not to play. It's fucking sad. Yeah, wrong fence sitters are worse. Yeah, no, I've actually been called a fence sitter, and then people say I'm a Nazi because I'm a fence sitter. I was like, which one is it though? Which one? Can't lose if you don't play? It's fucking sad, man. Tell me your political stance so I know if I can agree with you public or if I should call for your death. This soy Reddit meme is so good. Yeah, we got some people in here. Legal Bicep, VC, Comedy Lee. Yep. Jesus Christ. Politics is not separate from real life. Oh my fucking god. It's alarming that you don't know anything. It is absolute. Dude, this person doesn't know what a fucking comma is. It's alarming that you don't know anything. It is absolutely nothing to be proud about for Emiru. Lamau, when will politics be important? When there's bombs falling on your house, is that when it's important enough? This is the kind of person that would write shit to me that I deserve to get my my house glassed. Because I said that the war in Ukraine is bad. And then I want it to end, and I'm not on anyone's fucking side. I just want people to stop fighting, and people didn't like that answer. Yeah, I got a bunch of harassment regarding that too. It's the same thing, but it's just war instead of, you know, ice. Yeah, it's terrible, genuinely. Emmy's probably just getting the worst fucking, like, death threats ever. Any political friends bad? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Considering she's friends with Asma, we should know her stance. Oh, here we go. Lolly, total lose-lose. Support ice gets slammed. Disavow ice gets slammed. Dodge question gets slammed. Might as well just ignore the question. I don't know. I'm thinking this little guy gets it. Raider. If your opinion relies on other opinions, you have no opinion. As soon as you answer a political question, you get attacked regardless of answer, pretty much. Yeah, you get slammed anyway. If you ignore the question, you'll still get slammed. Yeah. It's fucking depressing, man. Absolutely fucking sad. I hate a neutral ass bitch. Stand for something, ho. Commenter's right. Thankfully, they pointed it out. I totally forget you can't be friends with someone without agreeing with every single tank they have and endorsing everything they say. I know, and that's the problem with like people these days. Like even in real life, there are people that exist out there that won't agree with every single thing you do. And that's okay. I know this might be an insane take, but someone might say something to me in real life and they're like my friend, and I don't schizo out and say like, oh my god, we can't be friends anymore. Even if it's on something like extremely political. I know, because I know they're still smart people, I just don't agree with them. This happened to me like, I don't know, maybe like a year ago. I got invited to a friend's house. They said something like pretty political. I didn't like fucking freak out at them, ruin the entire dinner. I just was like, you know, I disagree with you, that's okay. And it was a political thing, and that's fine. And again, I hate this like, oh, I hate neutral ass bitch. How about just being a pleasant human being? I know, it's a mind-blowing concept. Cal, you rehearsing or screaming at someone for having no opinion will give them an opinion that is against you. Yeah, that too. That is actually another thing. You're doing a disservice to your side of the aisle. If you're going to make that argument and say like, Emiru, this is a bad take, you do realize like having such an extreme reaction, just like in your head, think about it. She's probably getting death threats. This went hyper viral. Look, 37 million views. I already talk about how like when you get past the point of like 1 million views, maybe even 500k views on Twitter, that's already getting semi-viral. You hit 1 million, that's pretty viral. 37 million means everybody fucking saw it, basically. This got recommended to everybody. Yeah, like it's actually just gone giga hyper viral. How can you be neutral when there's a genocide going on? Yup. How can you have an opinion? Blah, 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 blah. How can you be getting Starbucks when there's a genocide going on? Yeah, exactly. How can you get McDonald's? Did you guys remember all the VTubers from Niji Sanchi like getting canceled because their audience gets so enamored and politically captured that if the person says, I went to go get chicken nuggets, they start adding them on Twitter, fucking bashing their stupid fucking fat fingers on the keyboard, jerking off and getting mad and saying like, oh my god, how can you even think of getting chicken nuggets in a time like this? There's people getting car bombed and shit in Gaza. It's so retarded. This is why you just can't engage with people like that. It's insane. Like, I'm not even joking. This is not me exaggerating. Go look it up. 2 years ago, there were Niji Sanji VTubers that are completely like, they don't talk about politics, generally speaking, from what I understand. And there's people that were getting mad at them for getting Starbucks. Starbucks! Anyway, I'm getting off the fucking his izzy. Okay, this is another fucking thing. This is denims, bro. Chat, brace yourself. I'm only showing this for context. I can't stand the way she talks. Just bear with me, Alright? Okay. Denims doubles down on calling Emiru a racist chud for not speaking out against ICE. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna full screen it because your face just annoys me a lot, okay? Just
right? Gets so soy. You're smearing and defaming by calling someone.
Wait, what? What?
When did people on the right get so soy? You're smearing and defaming by calling someone a chud. No, it tells me everything I need to know about the character of someone who talks about things this way. I don't know why this, I mean, it's intentional ignorance, but that's okay. It tells me everything I need to know about this person. If you are fine with commenting on things you don't know about when it benefits you, when you know your audience will like you talking about it, that's one thing. But then for you to use an opportunity or ignore an opportunity where you could talk about something, maybe your audience doesn't like it, maybe you could educate them on it a little bit.
You shouldn't ignore topics your audience won't like. You shouldn't ignore topics your audience won't like. Yeah, says the woman that dodged the Hassan shock collar drama so desperately and so badly that she even stopped herself mid-sentence and got clipped, and she was trying to say you shouldn't pull on a dog's tail. She literally stopped herself from saying it. Months later, and then it was like while watching an unrelated clip on stream, she was consciously thinking about it, remember? We saw it. She was reacting to a clip of a woman or something in a car, and she pulled on the dog's tail, but she had to stop herself. Everybody saw it. People like Denims are so politically captured. Like, never take anything this girl says seriously. Never take her advice. Her only goal is to left-wing grift, simp for Hassan, and then try to leech his viewership by whatever means necessary, however she can. She's not doing this for goodwill. She's not doing this because she cares about the cause. She's purely attacking Emmy to stir the pot and start shit with a bigger, more successful streamer for clout. That's what she's doing, like, ultimately. Yeah, she don't want to work a 9-to-5 job. Yeah, she just want to put the fries in the bag. Like, the fuck? Oh my god, just listening to her just irks me so much.
But you choose not to? You're just siding with whatever your chud or chudette audience wants to hear.
What?
She's right when she says most streamers are not qualified to talk about politics. Okay, here's the thing, dude. You actually don't have to be qualified to talk about politics to say fuck ICE. It's not that hard of a concept. You know who doesn't do political content? Cutie Cinderella. Cutie Cinderella literally never does.
Oh my god, man. Bro. You can't be serious. Like, Cutie Cinderella has been losing followers all throughout January because she decided to capitulate to you, bro. Like, this isn't a strong argument. This isn't a gotcha. She's also become more and more hated in, like, recent years because she like, hosts what is, like, the most blatantly corrupt popularity contest and never takes up Asmongold on his offer to prove the voting isn't rigged. Like, she never does. Asmon offered, like, what is it, like $30,000-$40,000 to prove that the voting isn't rigged for her donating to her charity of choice, and she never takes him up on it. Like, people are unironically starting to hate her, even her own audience. She's, like, actually incentivized to start being political and saying political things to try and garner that new audience. Like, are you seriously bringing up Cutie of all things? Yeah, and she's friends with Hassan too. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Come on. It's so dumb.
Does political content, and even she's capable of saying fuck ICE. What about Cinna? These are you don't have to be a political creator to recognize that it's not hard to say fuck ICE. And I don't know if you know this.
Jesus Christ.
If you're an adult in this country, you should be the minimal amount invested in politics because you live here. There's
Jesus Christ. You should be invested in politics unless you don't agree with that, with my opinion. Of course, naturally. Again, it's like the most disingenuous snake argument you can possibly make. She doesn't give a fuck about you caring about politics. She wants to force you to agree with her, or else she'll weaponize your non-opinion or disagreement with her opinion to try and not only fucking cancel you, but enrich herself in the process. This is exactly what she's doing right now. She wants to garner viewership from starting shit with you, but also get you canceled and call you a racist chud in the process. Like, are we for fucking real here? Be so for real with me right now. It's fucking sad. Bro, leave me alone. I just want to be in the woods and do illegal Uma races. I mean, it's fucking pathetic. You legit really dislike ICE, but if you keep it to yourself and the public will have you ready to denounce them, you're just as bad as the others and should be canceled. That's the beauty of these people. it doesn't matter. Like again, this person encapsulated it perfectly. Support ICE, get slammed. Disavow ICE, get slammed. Dodge the question, get slammed. You ignore the question, you get slammed. It doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. It's sad. Let me finish this. Fuck. I keep getting distracted. You guys are fucking hitting me with those comments.
There's this weird idea in America especially where like you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics. What? If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your fucking country.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm not. Okay.
You don't get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing, so I'm just not gonna pay for it. You can't say like, well, I'm just not gonna care about all this politics stuff. This is by far like the, I think, dumbest American quality. Saying, I'm not into politics.
There's so many things I want to say. I have to think about it. That was like a string of like the most retarded sentences I've heard in a while. That's crazy. Like, here's the truth, man. Even if Emiru was political, and this goes for like all streamers, by the way, she's not gonna give you her opinion. Again, it's just like this audacity to demand that you put your livelihood at risk. You put everything you've built at risk. Emmy's been streaming for like 8 years or something. She's been around for a while. And then she's potentially sacrificing, or anybody else, they're potentially sacrificing years of work and community building just to appease retards like Denims. She doesn't fucking owe you shit, brother. She absolutely made the correct decision, which is not to play your stupid fucking game. You're not gonna shame her into capitulation. You're not gonna win, like, the culture war by trying these, like, rat tactics to force people to agree with you. Cancel culture, honestly, I think it got patched out years ago. That doesn't work anymore. It got patched out. It's out. You will remain, like, an irrelevant Hassan Orbiter, Denims, that is, like, demonstrably politically and audience captured. Your opinion should be considered less than dirt. Like, everything you say is for clout and money. Imagine trying to get a political opinion from a cosplay League of Legends streamer. No, you should educate your audience. You should care. God, bro. These people are insane. Just stop paying your taxes. Oh my fucking god, dude. And this is another thing. This is quite funny. This person quote tweeted, This is Denims. Never thought I'd see the day we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo. And then she puts Emiru, and then puts racist chud, and quote tweets the post that we're talking about. Local internet eho mad because Emiru said something based and you haven't had a single smart thought in that brain for God knows how long. But again, I'm right. If you don't pick a side, I'll call you X label, which in this case is racist chud, and attack you till you're forced onto a side. Again, this is why I'm so prickly when it comes to like political happenings and people saying I should have an opinion. Like, the more you rail against it, the more people, like, the more likely people are to leave you alone. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care if I'm labeled a right-wing grifter. Like, people in my audience know that's not true. I'd even argue that I know for a fact I have a lot of left-wing people in my audience, to be completely honest with you. Like, they're just economically basically normal left people, like normal people, not like the Reddit mod left-leaning people that only care about social issues and have their heads explode when someone disagrees with them. I've banned people for fucking getting into fucking arguments and calling each other fucking names and slurs, even if it's like quote-unquote a right-wing opinion, because it's not appropriate. I don't want to have that in my fucking audience. And that, at its core, is why people like Emiru and like most streamers don't want to like fucking play this game. Like, I know it's a crazy thought, but like apolitical VTubers or streamers can appeal to both left and right-leaning people. There are both left and right-wing people in my chat that are equally affected by the anti-male social issues, and that's why they watch me. Absolutely. It's fucking sad, man. I've played these games before! I've played these games before! Well, the main reason I love your streams is because you don't discuss politics. About politics, so just watch Asmongold. I've touched on a few topics here and there, but I am very... I know my line. I'm just a fucking anime girl at the end of the day. I really am. I just think you're neat. Thanks. And again, Kirsten said this. This was in regards to this whole drama, obviously. Rev gets attacked and a sponsor bombarded for having a public conversation. Jelly gets attacked for not wanting politics in a block game, for having an opinion. Emiru getting attacked for not wanting to give political opinions. All the attacks are for one side. Do you understand where we are yet? It's fucking sad, man. And unfortunately, there are still cases where like cancel culture gets a win. The difference is that now, when those rare occurrences do happen, those companies that do that get severe backlash. Like, unfortunately, Face Connect is going through it right now for some questionable decisions. I'm not gonna get into it too much out of respect for the talents. I already said what I said with the jelly thing, and I did say that if the tweet gets deleted, I think it's a bad look. But their management made some choices that people aren't happy about at all. Advanced GG, what she's talking about here, Advanced GG, which is an energy drink company that's kind of like GamerSupps. It's a competitor. Rev's former sponsor is also feeling the pain as well. My point is, like, in the rare event where like a company capitulates to cancel culture, they do get severe backlash. Now, where formerly, like, in years past, they got pretty much none or very little, and it didn't really fucking make a difference. Yeah. I don't know. I think ultimately Emmy did the right thing. I know she's gonna get harassed for it, and I do feel really bad for her. It is because she's a really popular streamer. At the end of the day, people love attacking the popular thing. That's why there's that fucking drama with Peanut and the view botting too. Like, it's so fucking dumb. It's because he's popular, and then she's popular, and people love to attack her too because people are more likely to attack her because she's popular. It's a fallacy. Well, not fallacy, but it's like an ever-revolving, you know, thing. It's jealousy, yeah. Yeah. Companies never learn? No, I disagree. I think there are some companies out there that just don't fucking care. They just... At the end of the day, companies are there to make money. At the end of the day, they just want to make money, and that's like, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. I hope it gets better. I think it's gonna blow over eventually, but she's going to get harassed a lot, so if you're an Emmy viewer, tell her some nice things in chat. She might catch them here and there. She won't read your message out loud, but, you know, be nice to her. Don't be mean.